Oh dear. Okay, so on Thingiverse there is an egg drawing machine. You can buy all the parts from Alibaba or Taobao, one of those places. And the cheap version, the one I've got here, is I reckon it's about 30 US. So this is the packet, and this is what comes inside. We've got a fake egg that you can hang from a Christmas tree, so that's quite nice. We have a transformer, a bit battered, with I guess that must be Chinese plug there. That is a 12 volt 2 amp transformer. We've got a stepper motor by the looks of it, 2 stepper motors here. Put that away. We have a servo that is a 9G or SG90, so that's not continuous, that's a standard servo. We have a shield, or 2 shield, or 1 connected to an Arduino Uno there, so I guess that's for your stepper motors and servos. We have our USB, we have our cables. Okay, here's where we get into the problem. So we've got some laser cut bits of acrylic, got another servo there. We have some feet and quite a few metal fittings. A pen, I guess that's to do the drawing. A 3D printed part. I'm guessing that's the arm for the pen. Sucker feet things. I don't know if that's for the egg. Oh, doesn't look like it would be. Maybe they're just for the floor. Some sort of rail. Aluminium extrusion. Wrapped, cut, but not cleaned, and some brackets to hold it. So the problem is there are no instructions. So what I've done, or what I'm going to do, is I'm going to look at the Thingiverse picture and just try and copy what I can see. It's not clear, so we'll do this part in fast until it works. Right, that's the pen part. That's the elastic band part. That part is the servo part. And you can see that's flat there, well, you can't see, but that is flat on that. So That's how they position the servo, the stepper. Right, that fits perfectly. Almost made for it. Let's hope it was. Yep, good, good, good. Good, 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 good. That works, that's turning. That is going to lift it up. It has got elastic bands there, and I guess that's to keep the pen pressed against the egg. So let's just put one on for the time being. That's that one done. There is this, which is like a thumb screw. It's actually beautifully made. Look at that. That's the best part. And that's going to go through there. So that'll be another one of those. Oh, it's plastic. Goes in there, and that, of course, is for your pen. Okay, so that works. Done, done, done. Right, so just the stickers need to go on there. I'm not ready. Can I do those now? Yeah, let's just do them now. Alright, so it's that sticker. Might have to re-glue it. Push that on there. And these are just little rubber feet. And that sticker. Push that on there. So now that grips the egg, and that holds the pressure, and then that moves around to do your patterns. But it's the egg. Right, this is a large egg. You don't get eggs like this anymore. You do not get eggs like this anymore. Right, there, done. Oh, look at that, it's much better. So we have a. I mean that's nice, isn't it? Normally they don't do that. So there's your two drivers for the steppers. Already plugged in. Beauty. I don't know where those servos will go. At the moment it's a servo. So I thought it had two servos. Didn't have two servos? I've got two servos. Huh. Now I'm very confused. I've got two servos but only one. And I can't see where the other one goes. And I don't know where that goes. I haven't got a clue where that goes. That's going to be exciting. Okay, so it's been about 2 weeks since a second ago, and the reason for that big break is because I had quite a few problems. The first problem was that I blew these. These are the drivers for the stepper motors. I blew these by unplugging the stepper. That wire there, I unplugged that while it was powered. Okay, so what happened is it had no load and therefore it burnt itself out. So I had to go and buy two new ones. These new ones actually, funnily enough, came complete with heat sinks, which was another good thing because these would have blown had I not unplugged it from just overheating. Another thing that I found was that you need to disable auto reset on the Arduino, and to do that you need to put a capacitor connecting ground and the reset, and you'll find those on the shield. Never unplug your stepper while that's got a load to it. The problem is that I could not find a code that worked with, I believe, their NEMA 17 stepper motors. Nothing worked. The servo worked after a lot of trying. I managed to find a project on Thingiverse. It's this one. It's thing 3547433. And what the dude does here is he changes the Arduino code so that it can work with these steppers. Everything you need. If you've got the NEMA 17s and the same drivers, everything's on that Thingiverse page. Now, one of the problems I had also was I couldn't test whether the steppers were working. So what I had to do is go and find another code, and I'll show you that one now. That is here, and that is Arduino stepper motor with CNC shield. So it's everything we got here except for a different driver, but that doesn't matter, with the code. And his code that he uses can be found on his blog, and his code is simply you copy and paste that, and what that does is whatever steppers you've got connected here, 1, 2, maybe 3, it will get these going. And by using this guy's code here, you can then adjust those potentiometers or trimmers which are here and here. So this I now power up to the computer, and that is going in like that, and you'll hear your little USB going. I've put in the motor, so sorry, I've plugged in the power for the steppers through the drivers, and then sorry about picking my nose. I'm really itchy, such an itchy nostril. Okay, and then what you do is you load that code. If you're happy all your steppers are moving, then you are going to load this code, okay? And that worked an absolute beauty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now load up Inkscape. Okay, so there's Inkscape, and you can see that my green screen and the lighting's all messed up. Like I said, I am falling to pieces here. What you got to do is you've got to make sure you got the official Eggbot extensions put in. Okay, that is a piece of work in itself. You've got to look for these details here, and you'll find these. You're gonna have to find these ones yourself because it does depend on your own setup. But you got to find your PID VID number, and you put that in there, and you change this code. That will allow the extensions to talk to the Arduino by making the extensions think that your Arduino is an Eggbot. Tell you what, let's tempt fate and see if this works. I'm going to unplug that capacitor, and I'm going to show you what happened. I don't really want to do this because it's such a pain. But anyway, I'm unplugging the capacitor. That is what I'm doing. That capacitor's now not connected to reset ground. Alright. And what I'm going to do now is go back to this screen here, and I'm going to click the Eggbot extension menu, and I'm going to press apply, and that should tell me that Eggbot is not connected. Okay, capacitor's going in. This is going to be a pain because I really did pinch those wires, so the legs. Right, so ground obviously is going to be negative. I'm going to short everything out by slipping. Okay, stop talking to yourself. There you go. Oh, jeez. Right, so that worked a little bit weird there. Anyway, so that capacitor's going in, and the ground is obviously going to ground, and the positive, because it's polarized, is going to the reset. Right, so failed to connect. Now let's try it. Ooh, there you go. So this is the window that is now on Inkscape. This is the extension. This is the only thing that you really need TBH. But if you have a look at this little pencil here, you will see that move when I start to play around with the extension menu. Let's see if that works. Okay, so the first thing is set up, toggle down. Now I'm going to go to 100 there, and I'm going to go to 80. Ooh, no, 80 there. And if we go apply, that should raise up. Ooh, lovely. And if I do that, that should do something else. Ooh, there you go. That's right up to 100, and that should go up and down. Right, so the next one is the manual. Now, these are the steppers, and if they're plugged in and powered, you won't be able to move them. At the moment, I've got I can move them because of that one. Turn off the motors. Now, if I had enabled those motors, it wouldn't have worked. So, let's have a look at walk the motor. Now, 3,200 is going to be one whole rotation, apparently. So, let's do 1,600 or 1,006. See it moving, I hope. I don't know if you can. Yeah, maybe you can, maybe you can't. Some people like to put a bit of tape on it. How about I do a bit of that? Or I balance something on it, and then if it falls, then you know that I'm not lying. Okay, let's try it again. Well, there you go. Look, it fell, and I didn't even blow it. So let's have a look at the next one. Pen. I'm talking fast because it's really boring. Now, don't do half a turn here because it's going to whack into that. So let's just do a ton there and move that. There you go, lovely. And of course I can minus that one, and what happens there? Oh, it goes in the opposite direction. Let's take this pencil out of the way. This is an egg, plastic, and what you're going to do is you're going to put that in straight as you can. All right, that's pretty straight, and the pencil, this bit, needs to go on the widest point. It's probably got a special name. So that means sliding this that way. If you move this all the way up, then you want to write on a ping pong ball. But if you move it down, then you're writing on an egg. Okay, so now you have got egg cam, and egg cam is there, and so that should hopefully allow you to see what is going on with the pencil. If we just go to setup, we can now change. So I'm going to go pen up and down. Let's have a look at that. Ooh, there you go. Right, that is touching. I've got contact on the shell, so that is good. So now what we want to do is adjust the pen up position. I'm saying all this, I haven't even tried it myself, so fun stuff. We're in this together. We're all in this together. So let's go 86. Okay, so that's not even lifting. 89. Yep, up. And would you say that's about 3 mil? I would, and I guess you'd just have to take my word for it. So 89 by 84. Let's have a little play around with that. Oh yeah, touching nice and raising up a little bit. Okay, so now theoretically, if I drop that down, go to manual and walk that pen just a little bit. Let's do, I'll tell you what, let's do 300 and move shell cam away, and then I'm going to press apply. Look at that, a lovely, not very straight line. So exciting stuff there. And if I go minus 600, let's just see if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. There you go, beautiful. That is a very not straight line, but what did you expect? Huh? You're trying to do this on YouTube because you haven't been given the correct instructions. So beggars can't be choosers. Well, it's coming up. The next holiday, obviously, is the 4th of July, which I celebrate a lot. I love that festival. And so what I've done is the USA's flag, and I'm going to put that to an egg because, you know, what's more symbolic than an egg for the 4th of July. Go to Eggbot control and I go to plot. I've done it and I go apply. Check that out. Right. That is that is amazing. I'm shocked at that actually working. Look at that. That there. Really blurred. As you can see. Well, you can't see because the quality of this it's just rubbish. Alright, there you go. Can you see that? You can't see a thing. Should we do it in pen? I've never seen something so beautiful. It's doing the stripes now. You can't see it, but just take my word, they are beautiful. They're very straight. It's amazing, unbelievable. Let's get close up. Come on, let's do this. Why do I insist on buying crap from Banggood sometimes? There you go. Look at that. Sorry about the camera. But at least you know it's genuine excitement. Oh, my face is so white. Sweaty ears. Right, let's leave that with you. Sorry we can't do stop motion or anything. Can barely get the cameras to work. Let's have a nice cup of tea. Look at that. I would like to say it's my proudest moment, but it's not. I basically stole someone else's code, someone else's design, bought a cheap copy, as I normally do, that didn't work, and used all their hard work to get it working. A bit of ASMR for you. I'm not even going to edit this. This is raw. This is beautiful. This is what YouTube used to be like. Utter. Look at that. They're the stripes of the stars and stripes. I wonder if it's going to draw the stars. Let's take you on a bit of a tour. So you've got the egg there. Check that out, okay? You see that there, right? That is a fake Arduino that works now. 2 chips and a CNC shield. Again, Protoneer. Definitely not Protoneer from New Zealand. That's just another fake. And a 12-volt transformer that's probably chucking out 13 volts. That whole thing you can buy separately or in a little package for about $20 US, I think. About 20 Sing, so yeah, same sort of thing now. And that is basically a CNC machine, and it works. And it works because of all those people that are really, really clever, that can code and stuff, and make, you know, something so beautiful as the 4th of July egg. Been a long, long 9.5 weeks. This is the only exercise I'm getting, actually, just picking up a camera and watching an egg rotate. Don't get more exciting than this, I'll tell you. 9.5 weeks. Well, I mean, obviously in the 80s 9.5 weeks was way more exciting than this, but it's different now, isn't it? It's all changed. Just all changed. Might do a golf ball next. Except I haven't got any golf balls. Yep. You're tuned in to eggrotating.com, where we watch videos of eggs being rotated slowly, being drawn on at the same time sometimes. Look at that. That is beautiful. It's so clever. It is so clever. Look at it. It knows. It's rotating all the way around. It's not going back because it's worked out the shortest route, possibly. Oh my word. Have a look at the other side. Should you get some light? Oh, the trouble is it makes me look more of like a vampire. Ooh. Bit of light there. Oh, light's gone off. Oh, I've burnt out the lights. It's too much drain. Oh, I can't unplug it now, it's fused. Look at that. You don't get better than that. You do not get better than that. I mean, I've tried sourdough starters. I've tried growing plants from seed. But this is going to be my new hobby. My lockdown hobby. Drawing flags on eggs. Egg flag. Flag egg. Now, the only reason that I'm wasting all this time is because I know that you only came here because you wanted that code for the stepper motors, and no one's probably watching this utter nonsense. But I'm going to leave it on because, oh, it's good, isn't it? Getting a workout. Look at that, it's making the egg. Not the egg, the star. You can't see that. I've got to focus it. Got to focus at it. That star is thumb cam. New thumb cam. It is probably the worst webcam ever, which is weird because it's supposed to be HD. But it was only $5, so actually $3. So what can you expect? Look. Hang on, aren't they supposed to be... They're not supposed to be directly on top of each other, are they? So there you go. A fake Eggbot drawing on a fake egg the fake American flag. Fantastic.